Hello to anyone's out there in the interwebs. Do you receive my transmission? Do you receive the transmission? Are you reading me? Are you reading? Elapsed time 10 seconds. 12 seconds. Aha, Mika, as usual, hello. Mr. Smiles, hi Boba, welcome Mr. Smiles. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Thought I'd stream for a little bit. Jack, what's up? Toxic Gamer, what's up? Jim Gamer, what's up? Few gamers in the house. Lucas Schaff? Don't know how to say that name. If my mic goes weird at any point, let me know, because sometimes it can completely screw up. What do I think of Penguin? What do you mean, overall? If you're saying overall, I love Penguin. I haven't seen the Deadpool trailer yet, no. I saw like Ryan Reynolds post something last night. Like the poster. But I'm quite behind on a few things, so. Frosty, I won't disappear this time, I promise. No worries, dude. If you need to go at any time, you aren't obligated to be here. I haven't named the Porg. What do I think about the new Gotham trailer? You can find that out in my new Gotham trailer breakdown. Unless you've already seen it. I don't know why you'd be asking. I'm in the SAS. No way, dude. If you're in the SAS, that'd be, well, it's quite amazing at the same time, pretty intense. Frankie, Emo King DeadSec. Frankie, awesome. How come you've changed your YouTube name? Mika, that's alright, dude. Thanks for stopping by for a couple of seconds anyway. It's not too long away from Gotham. Hey everyone, I'm in college at the moment. What's up, Mule Kick? Thank you for joining, buddy. Good to see your face here. You know, I feel bad that if you're in class or something. I don't know if Hugo Strange will return to Gotham soon. I can't remember what happened last time. I think he just randomly disappeared. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him again, but I don't really see us seeing him this season. But maybe, I don't... Hugo isn't such a top villain at the minute, you know? So I don't know if he'll be... I don't know if he'll be in this new villain team up that's happening. I haven't been able to join your live chats because I was at school when you do them. I'm getting ready right now as well. That's cool. I should normally live stream a little bit later than now. But this is just a quick live stream. I thought I'd stop and say hello to a few people. You know, why not? You should do a video about all the pop figures you have. I think I did a room tour for 10,000 subscribers. And I showed a few pops, but I've got a few more since then. Quinn, hi Boba. Finally on time for one of these. Welcome, Quinn. Are you going to the DC Expo that started this month? I don't think so. Well, no, I mean, I don't plan on going to anything anytime soon. Oh boy, a live stream. What's up, SuperTuber 2.0? See you later, Mr. Smiles. Thank you for joining. I need to add more, I think, to these live streams because I don't know. I feel like, do you guys feel like these Q&A chats are like boring, or do you think they ever like tone down a little bit? Because I can't do gameplay. Biff Diff, hey BobaTalks. Quick question: where do you see Lee's character going? I think Lee's character is going in a place none of us expected. I think they might continue the course of her. You know. I think she's ultimately going to end up being, you know, the Dr. Lee Tompkins. But I don't know if she's going to be the one to patch up Batman one day. That'd be pretty cool. But I think they're going a bit more of a, you know, an urban rough kind of style for her character, which is fine. She's still going to be like a nice Lee Tompkins, but she's going to have kind of a respect, and she's still going to be a doctor and stuff. She's still going to have a good heart. But I think they're just taking her into a bit more of a rough direction, more of a gritty, grotty Gotham direction. I enjoy them because it's you. Well, thank you, Frosty. I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes obviously questions die down, and I just don't want people to get kind of bored. What do you think I should change my YouTube name to? Honestly, dude, that's up to you. I have no idea. Coming up with YouTube names, in my experience, is pretty hard. In the new, oh, oopsie daisy. Let me see. In the new Gotham trailer, does it hint that Jerome Cameron has to be the Joker? Well, I would, honestly, I need to make like another video about this, but I don't want people to get pissed off. It seems like everyone doesn't get the message. I'm not having a go at you at all. I'm just saying, people don't realize, I don't think everyone realizes that I think, you know, Cameron Monaghan is playing the Joker. But that doesn't mean Jerome Valeska, you know, isn't the Joker. He isn't the Joker, but that could be a whole multitude of different things. So he might never have actually been the Jerome Valeska. Could have just stole his name. Cameron Monaghan could still be playing the Joker through a Jerome Valeska clone. Do you know what I mean? So yes, Cameron Monaghan is the Joker, but that doesn't mean Jerome Valeska is the Joker. But loads of people, I don't think the message is ever going to be transmitted across to everyone. So I don't know if I should bother with a video about it. I saw Leah. What's up, Leah? I just want to say I'm sorry I still haven't replied to your message, because I saw it and then I thought I had to think about the different Gotham villains, and I didn't just want to reply saying, you know, because I kind of did agree with all the different, I can't remember what you said, like, are they the sins? You know, greed and stuff like that. I kind of agreed with everything you said, but I was like, I can't reply straight away with my own list. But initially, if you want a quick answer, I definitely think what you already had laid out for those villains is pretty on the nail on the head, as they say. What do I think about Stranger Things? I really like Stranger Things. I preferred season 1. Not that season 2 wasn't good at all, but season 1's just, you know, like the OG. The OG. No worries, I've been crazy busy. That's alright then. Have you watched Cloverfield Paradox yet? What are your thoughts? No, I haven't watched the Cloverfield Paradox. Honestly, just haven't watched it, but I will. Jerome is not the Joker. He will grow up to become Pennywise. Hi, I just joined. What's up, Boba? What's up, Hopey? Welcome to the stream. Haven't watched The Flash yet? No, I haven't. I thought maybe before streaming this, I should watch it so I could talk about it, but I haven't. I just thought, screw it. I want to live stream now. Lucas, shut up. You are the best. Am I? I think no, I'm not. I'm not the best. I'm the best of the best. No, I'm joking. Thank you. Do you think that Ivy will join the Gotham City Sirens, or maybe Gotham will keep her as a separate big bad? Definitely have some faith restored after the last trailer. Well, I knew people would have a bit of faith restored, because I was all kind of supporting Peyton List becoming Ivy, but obviously I don't think a lot of people saw much about her character, or sorry, not her character, the actor. But do I think that she would join the Gotham City Sirens? I don't know, maybe. I think maybe it might just be her and Selena, because I don't know how Barbara and Tabitha will feel about her. I feel like Ivy has her own agenda rather than working with initially Barbara, Tabby, Kat, you know. So I think it could possibly be... I think it could possibly just be just Ivy and Selena. But I wouldn't be surprised if she also teams up with, you know, Babs, as they say, Tabby as well. Did you know you are the #1 source of Gotham fandom? Am I? I didn't know that, if that's true, but I don't know. That's probably why everyone bugs the hell out of me saying, you need to make this Gotham video on another video. No, it's like, I don't get angry, it's just frustrating sometimes, because, especially when I can't make all the videos at the minute. Can't get this down. Someone asked me, what do I think of the Han Solo movie? I am very excited by what we've seen. I think people who say he's not Han Solo. This is a little bit of a vent, by the way. There's this YouTube channel Beyond the Trailer. Like I think she's a good YouTuber. She knows her shit basically. But I just disagree with her opinion, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. But this is my opinion. And other people's opinions when they say Alden Unreich, I can't say his second name properly, but Alden's Han Solo isn't Han Solo, or he looks nothing like Han Solo. It's like, yes, he does. Like, unless you're gonna get Harrison Ford cloned and, you know, put in his 20s, what more do you want? I do agree the voice is different, but like, what are you gonna do? Like, he's got a different voice box. So stuff like that, it's just like, come on, dude. Of course, maybe they could have searched the ends of the world to find a Harrison Ford voice-esque person as well as the face. But do you know what I mean? Give Alden a break. I think he's going to be fine. I've got such a bloody Superman cold coming down. I need to get my hair cut. A lot of people have said I need to get my hair cut. And it's like, I know. It's just a matter of being bothered to like ring up and get that appointment going and then just freaking doing it. So I'm turning into a bit of a hermit at the moment. Boys, thanks for doing a live stream. I've been sick for 3 days and I've been bored out of my mind. Well, dude, I hope you feel better, man. That sucks. 3 days in a row, but at least you get to just, you know, do whatever you want. Watch Netflix or something. BobaTalks. Robert Wanick. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. This is my first time on your live stream. I love your videos and live streams about Gotham. Greetings from the Netherlands. That's awesome. Thank you for your support, buddy. I love seeing, you know, comments saying where you're from, because it's just mad in this day and age how you can just watch people from around the world. I know that's so obvious and we knew that years ago, but when you're reminded by people saying, oh, ow, shit, that hurt. I'm from here. It's just really cool. Have I posted the poll about my follower's name? I've been saying mine. No, the thing is, I have been lazy with that. I really have. I was thinking this stream I might write a load of them down, but I might do it on another stream where we get a lot of people in here. So, for example, on another day, 4 hours from now, I know a lot more people would join. Would I watch an Akbar spin-off movie? I mean, yeah, I'd watch it, but God, that's a meme comment, that is. Yeah, I guess, but I don't think it should be made. But yeah, I mean, I love that comment, I guess. I'm also from the Netherlands. Hiya, welcome, Cheyenne. That's awesome to hear. Hi, Boba, how are you? I'm not so bad, Alan. How are you? Frey, hey, Boba, just got back from school. Have I missed anything? Not really. It's only been going 10 minutes. Croatia, London, England, Hungary, little country in central Europe. Why am I doing a French accent? Denver, Colorado. Wow, it's just mad. I'd love to go to Colorado. I'd love to go to all of these places. Yeah, no, Leah. Honestly, just join whenever you can. I appreciate it when you join the stream whenever. Bane for season 5, main villain? No, I wouldn't like that. I would like Harvey Dent or something. The fall of Harvey Dent into Two-Face would be pretty freaking awesome. Massachusetts? I can't say it properly. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Sorry, I'm quite a spanner, in case you haven't noticed. I'm from Florida, one of my favorite states in the whole of America, just because mainly of, like, Busch Gardens, freaking Typhoon Lagoon and places like that. I love, you know, NASA. I'm also from Sweden. Bye from Italy. Au revoir, even though that's French. What am I doing? Do a house tour video around your house. Well, the thing is, I've had that before, but I don't think it'd be interesting saying like, hi, here's the kitchen, here is my sofa in the lounge, and things like that. Where is Harvey Dent? He's on another show. That's why they just, you know, he's in the background somewhere. But yeah, they can't. Here we go. Oh. They can't include him right now. I only live 2 hours away from Universal Studios. I would love to go back to the Islands of Adventure, man. I want to go to the Harry Potter Diagon Alley one, not the one that they built the second time. Oh wow, you know that Falcon launch was cool. Man, you know what? I just want my opinion on stuff like that is they need to like every country needs to get a shite ton of money together in a pot to donate into space exploration and technology, because in my opinion, like we're screwed on this planet. Like, can you only ever imagine 50 years from now? Like, what, 100 years ago we had like half the population we have right now. There was only like what 2-3 billion people on the planet in like 1916, and now there's 7 point something billion. Can you only imagine now there's even more, like what it's going to be like in 50 years time? So I feel like we need to do the thing in all these TV shows where we try and colonize other worlds. Yes, that is far away, but Why the hell aren't we? Why the hell aren't we investing so much money into better spacecraft? You know, even freaking building something on the freaking moon. We need to do that. It's stupid. It frustrates me. I'm not one of those hippie kind of people. No disrespect to if you are. Like, I dig it. But I just mean in terms of like, oh, this planet, this like that. Because, you know, I would drive a car. I would do things like that. However, it annoys me after the moon landing. We have barely done anything. We've done stuff, but we've barely done anything. But yeah, that was a bit of a random thingy. But, you know, that's what these live streams are about. Just anything. All things nerdy. And I suppose that counts as nerdy. No, yeah, I'll try not let the chair kill me. I just couldn't figure out where my height one was. No, yeah, on Alfred Instagram, he posted a pic of him and Penguin. Penguin was wearing an Arkham uniform. This is from Mini B-Boy. But Alfred was wearing a British Secret Service uniform. Do you think now he'll be back to Britain? Not necessarily. I think that after Jerome and Penguin, or if it's just Penguin or whoever, escape Arkham Asylum, Jim might enlist Alfred's help. He gets his old gear out. He apprehends Penguin. Finito, you know? Simple as that. I'm not saying it is going to be that clear cut because I don't know. But I think Gotham's quite predictable that way. But I could be wrong. But the fact that he's with Penguin there. I think, you know, when we've seen that picture with Penguin on the streets as well, it just wouldn't surprise me that they give a plot line to Alfred like that. Or Sean Pertwee, you know, to give him a bit of fun and stuff like that. The moon landing was a lie. Earth is definitely screwed. I'm going to study to become an engineer and try and get a job at NASA. That would be insane, dude. That would be insane. God, if you could do that, man, you have the brains of the thinker. Like, I agree with you, but at the same time, who would want to move to Mars? No, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, there's no habitable planet around where we are, but nevertheless, we need to invest into space exploration, upgrading our stuff. Just a lot more money into it, just so we can have the possibility of colonizing somewhere or having a place that we can start to grow plants and whatnot. I never answer on Facebook Messenger. I know I'm pretty bad on Facebook. That's why I normally say, like, I post on Facebook, but a lot of stuff I just answer on Twitter. Bro, I think you unleashed a conspiracy theorist. What have I done? Yeah, if I would just move to Earth too. That'd be brilliant. Like, yeah, I mean, if the world's ending, if we could open a breach to another Earth, that'd be pretty cool. Thoughts on the new Metropolis TV show? Completely unnecessary, if you ask me. I'm not excited for it. Don't particularly give a crap about it. However, I don't want to be one of those people who go heavy on it because I haven't seen anything about it. However, that opinion is just based on it's not needed. They could have done something else. We've already got freaking Krypton coming. But at the same time, I don't want to say any more than that because, you know, what if it turns out to be amazing? I don't want to be an arsehole about it. So we'll have to wait and see. But initial thoughts on the concept of it is just unnecessary. I never answer on Twitter. Don't I? I suppose I do have a few open messages, but I get quite a few messages from you guys. So, and I'm not always on my phone typing away. I want to move to Mars. I'm currently very disappointed in my country as well as many others. Going to take all the comic geeks with me so we can have our own damn cosplay planet. That'd be pretty cool. To even board, you know, your ship on the planet, you have to be in cosplay. Ah, man. Am I excited for Deadpool 2? Yep. Yeah, definitely. Meal Kick Media says, who do you most want to see be added to the live action Teen Titans show? I honestly, you know what, this is the thing, in terms of added, I'm not sure, but in terms of what I want to see in terms of a person, I hope they do really cool stuff with Bruce Wayne. I know they obviously, there's rumors floating around the mill like about the whole Nightwing flashbacks to Robin and Bruce, and we probably won't get Bruce in the suit. However, what I do want to see them add in terms of that is, yeah, we won't see Batman up close in the armor, but I'm really hoping that when he's in, you know, Dick's in the Robin suit, I want to see just in the background Batman swing with his grapple hook or something, like blurred. Like, you know how in Supergirl Season 1 we saw a blurry Superman? I would be very happy if they, even though we're going to see the Bruce Wayne actor's face, I want to see a Batman in the blurred background, you know? I don't know if, yeah, I don't know about Bart Allen, Kid Flash. I think Kid Flash would be insanely cool as well. But the fact that we've already got a speedster show, I think, is the thing that prohibits that from happening. Okay, Luciano Fajardo. Okay, bye. Gotta go, Boba. See you later, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream. I haven't seen the end of The Flash, by the way, so I don't know. Yeah, that's a really good point. Pickles Park Review says, do you think Chewie's grief should have been explored in Last Jedi? Not necessarily. Even though I want to see more from Chewie, the audience don't particularly understand, obviously, Wookiee language. But it's kind of like Rian Johnson said, and as directors say anyway, there's only so much you can include in a movie, and how much really would you have wanted to see with Chewie's grief? I think they should have included a bit more of it in The Force Awakens. And they definitely did, obviously, post Han getting shot, but, 2 minutes is such a long time in a film. That's like, could have been 2 minutes of more Rey and Kylo time, or Luke Skywalker time. So if you give that to Chewie, some people might call that out, saying, that wasn't necessary. So I don't know. In my personal opinion, as much as I would love that would be a thing if I was Rian Johnson, would have been cut. So I would have had it as a deleted scene. No worries about, I said at the beginning of the stream, I should have watched The Flash before I streamed this, as well as Black Lightning, but I just haven't. So I don't worry about that. But yeah, I should have really watched it so I could have talked about it in this stream. If anybody's is anybody watching Altered Carbon? Is it Altered Carbon on Netflix? I'm like 5-6 episodes in, and it is really cool. Like, it definitely has some slow pacing things in it. I can understand if people can't get into it as much, but the world and the design and the freaking effects and the CGI is totally sci-fi, and if you're a sci-fi nerd, you'll freaking love it. I might do a review once I've watched it, but wow. Did I watch The Shape of Water? I don't think I did. No, I would probably remember, but one thing you guys have to understand about me is my memory is really bad. Think of my memory in comparison to where you know songs from bands, but you don't know the band name. Yeah, Altered Carbon's amazing. Red Hood Games. It's so good. Joe Bell Porter, you deserve way more subs. Thank you very much. Maybe one day. What is the gist of that? Well, the gist of what Altered Carbon is basically set in the future. I can't remember what year, but quite in the future, where people don't really die anymore. There's still like a lower class, higher class thing, but basically you have these little discs in the back of your neck. So your body is known as sleeves. So when you die, you can come back from death just by having that disc inserted into another quote-unquote sleeve, and you can keep living forever and ever and ever. However, obviously, if you get shot in the disc in the back of the neck, if it shatters, that's called a real death. So it's about like this guy being brought back from quite a while ago, because he was a part of this special people who were like an uprising against this eternal life, way of eternal life, because he gets hired to become this investigator for one of the really upper class people. I don't want to give too much away, but it is really, the concept of it is really, really cool. Obviously, as I said, the thing I quite like about it is you have like really, really poor people, and it's still on the really rich people. So when you're poor, you might not be able to upgrade to another sleeve, or if you do, it'll be like a really crappy one. So they showed this really good example of this little girl who's like 4 years old or 6 years old, and she was put into a sleeve of like a 65-year-old woman, and she was going back to her parents, and it was just like, wow. And then you got all the people at the top who are like these rich arseholes who can live forever, and ever, they make clones of their own sleeves, and it's just incredible. Well, technically only envoys have discs in their necks. Not everyone is an envoy. No, everyone has a, what are they called? Everyone in that show, everyone has, the little things in their necks. But, not everyone wants to upgrade, because everyone gets it put in them when they're 1 year old. But obviously not everyone upgrades. Some people have the religious coding into it. So if you're religious, that even though you've got that sleeve, even though you've got that disc, you won't be brought back afterwards because obviously they think that will damage your soul and you shouldn't live forever. But yeah. Yeah, do you think there would be a Batgirl show like Supergirl? No. That'd be really cool though, but no. They can't really do the Bat family or somebody, in terms of fully fledged vigilante Bat family member, even Batman on the TV shows, unless you count Bruce Wayne vigilante in Gotham right now. Who do you think will win the Game of Thrones? I think Daenerys and Jon might die or something. Or maybe Jon will get the throne. It's hard to say. It is very hard. Oh no, that's cool, Red Hood Games. It's just they said like near the beginning of the first couple of episodes, like everyone has that disc, but there's still a proper, I forgot the name in society, like that little triangle, but you get different grades of people. And everyone has one of those discs in their necks, but like honestly, it's like, can you even afford to be reborn? Can you even afford to come back in another body that's good? So as I said, like if your daughter accidentally gets hit by a car, if you bring her back, you might not be able to afford a clone sleeve from her DNA. So she might come back as like this 58-year-old man. And how weird is that? So yeah. Do you think the Titans TV show could be in the movie universe? No, not in the DCU. Hell no, because then you would say like Ben Affleck would be Batman or Bruce Wayne in it, right? But no, the TV shows aren't ever going to be connected to the movies, unless they birth a new one, like how Krypton was meant to be connected to the Man of Steel continuity, but no. Did you watch the KSI versus Joe Weller fight? Yeah, I did watch it last night actually. Pretty wild, I suppose. Like, I'm not really a KSI fan. I'm not a Joe Weller fan. Don't really watch them both. To be honest, KSI kind of annoys me, but it was fairly entertaining. Emo King Dead Sex says, BobaTalks, have you got any tattoos? Yes. Well, I've got one really freaking random one. It's not what I'd say a total tattoo, but you guys have probably seen that in my videos. It's just like a squiggly line around. It's like a freaking Easter egg line, right? Up my arm. And that's just honestly because one of my best friends passed away. And that's the one tattoo he had. So me and a bunch of my friends got that on our arm. But yeah, that was really rough. But it's like what do you call it? I freaking can't remember the words. My mind's going blank. But it's obviously a tribute to him. Game of Thrones is filming in my country. Rio View Kick. That's cool. That's awesome. I'd love to get a little sneak peek of whatever they're doing. But at the same time, do you want to be spoiled? I don't know. What is the one story, Trixie Cat says, in Gotham that disappeared that you would liked to see into conclusion? That you would kind of like to see into conclusion all seasons. Well, as my biggest want in Gotham definitely is more Harvey Dent. But I've already addressed that. But yeah, I would love just more development into his character. I don't know how I feel about Bane, but yeah, maybe a bit more of an exploration into that Venom and the Viper, in Gotham would be cool. I would like to see the Freaks come back because there was like a big thing about that and they just dropped it. I want them to they introduced metahumans into the Gotham universe that way, and we all know obviously there's metahumans out there that Batman fights one day. So I feel like they should still bring those in every now and again. Like, I don't want to be fully fledged with Fish Mooney's Freaks, but I want people like that coming back every now and again. Like Man-Bat, they teased him and stuff like that. But yeah, they shouldn't hit too hard with that, otherwise it'd be like a bit too beginning of season 3, which I thought was a bit too Boba didn't even watch The Flash. Why are people ruining it from him? Well, the good thing is I haven't seen any of those comments, but the thing is I don't think everyone's aware that I haven't seen the latest episode. Ooh. Do you think Gotham will do more with Clayface? Yeah, I think they'll always bring that guy back for a plot device, but this is the thing about Gotham that kind of winds me up, only in like a constructive criticism kind of ways. They use Victor Freeze or Victor Fries, Victor Zaz, and people like Clayface as tools. So what I mean by that is that when it's convenient to use them, for example, oh, I've said this so many times, some of you might be getting sick of this, but Penguin, you know, as said several times, when he needs someone freeze or frozen, like, hey, Victor, freeze that guy. It's like, oh, okay, do that. And it's like, hey, Victor Zaz, go kill this person. No character development. Or freaking Clayface, go. And yeah, it makes sense. Like, Clayface can become someone else, but there's no character development there. They're just used as a tool, like a key to unlock a door to get to the next bit of the story. So I feel like they need to use those villains less, but when they do want to use the villain like that, give more of a storyline and background to them. You know, I said that because I understand at the same time they can't pour hours of content in, or minutes even, into the backstories of these characters. So they have to be picky and choosy, but I definitely don't like them being used as tools. Jalen Vickers, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't remember. Did the Meta who aged people die? You know what? I don't remember as well. I really don't. I think people like him and a lot of other people just disappeared. They're just out there somewhere. Chilling. We'll never get a fully fledged Batman anytime soon. But how far towards a fully fledged Batman will we get this season? Well, there will be more like armor upgrades, I believe. Like his suit will be constantly evolving. And I take that from discussing films interview with David Mazouz. But it's not surprising. You know, freaking, it has to get to the Batsuit somehow. So how's that going to happen? It's got to keep going and going and going and going, improving. So yeah, you know what I mean. I think Leo Ward says, I think Gotham is too afraid to expand much since the show's future is so uncertain. No, yeah, I agree. I mean, they're definitely keeping to their strengths, like which they know is Jerome Valeska, so they can get an explosive ending and cliffhanger, which will make a season 5. This is why I think we're quite likely to get a season 5 if that happens. Yeah, no, that's another good one, Arn Hunt. I hope the Dollmaker will come back. That would be cool. I think he could definitely have a 2-episode story arc, you know, coming. That would be really cool. Sorry, I just keep getting phone buzzes. What things would you change about the show? Like, stop with the death thing, first of all. I would definitely stop with that. And bring him back to life. That's the biggest gripe. Stop with using people like Victor Freeze as just a gimmick, like at all, as I said, like a plot device, when they're meant to be really freaking important characters. So yeah, just things like that. Apart from that, Gotham does pretty good stuff. I think Jim Gordon should be freaking grounded though. Like, I think it's freaking insane that Jim Gordon took out Talons. I mean, that really winds me up. So, like, if I was in the writer's room, I would honestly say, like, what are you guys thinking? I know you need to get rid of these Talons somehow, but what are you thinking? You want to strive to be somewhat comic book accurate. Fair enough, you want to do your own thing. But Jim Gordon cannot take out trained assassins. I don't care. That is a no-no. I would have written a different way for them to have got out in that moment. But yeah, make me laugh. April Bomb, welcome to the stream. Have you just joined? I think you have. Jim should be grounded like Jim as a child. No, I just mean like grounded, like in terms of just take him back. You know, take him back a step in terms of their freaking making him Batman of the show. I mean, I know Jim's meant to be a badass, but, you know, I will not. Brilliant. I love Gordon, but he needs to listen to someone for once and not go after everyone. Not TV for Jim, no TV for Jim for a week. Yeah. What luck, I made it to a Boba chat. Welcome, Clover. Welcome. Clover 13, right? I don't know if I can read my Roman numerals. Gotham by Gaslight is good, but the story is very bad. Is it? I haven't seen it. Well, I mean, who knows what I think. Have I seen the new episode of The Black Lightning? No. I haven't seen The Flash either, and people keep saying, have I ever seen it? It's like, I should have really watched it before I did this stream, but I didn't. So we could have talked about it, but I didn't, so I'm sorry. But I'm looking forward to it. I freaking should have watched it, so I could have, like, done a review or something, right? I love what they've done with Jim Gordon in terms of, I love Ben McKenzie as Jim Gordon, but a few things need to be, you know, need to be adjusted. Do you think Barnes will appear this season? I don't think so, and at least I hope not. It would be a waste of time. It would be a waste of time to bring Michael Chiklis back for the Executioner. Just, no. Why do that when you could do some other shit? It's just not worth it. I want to see what happens to Sophia in the rest of Season 4. She's going to get freaking blasted, I think. But I want it to happen sooner rather than later. I kind of want other stuff to happen. Sophia, I really was a big fan of Crystal Reed at the beginning. But now I'm just kind of a bit annoyed by the character. I want her gone. But I think she will be gone in the next few episodes. But who knows? Who knows? Well, the thing is, Red Hood Games, the thing is, like, even though we say this, you know, you say exactly, I really don't like how Jim has become the center of attention for absolutely everything in the show. The thing is, it was meant to be a Jim Gordon show, but then Bruce, they realized what they could do with Bruce. He was only meant to appear in a few episodes, apparently, but then they've kind of brought Bruce into the fore. Like, this is what I mean about Gotham. They're constantly changing what they want to do. But I just strictly disagree with what they've done with him in terms of freaking assassins and stuff like that. It's just not realistic. It's just like, no. No, 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 no. Will Barbara somehow get replaced by Ra's al Ghul? No, I mean, Erin Richards, I think, will always be on the show, so I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's a good question. Like, what was that power transference? Could they really make... If they make Barbara Ra's al Ghul, that will annoy me. Like, because maybe she's so terrified in that trailer because, you know, she's seeing the ghost, you know, he's coming out in her. But honestly, I swear to God, if I see freaking Barbara with the Ra's al Ghul cloak, you know, and you know how fancy Ra's is, that would just cringe me out. I don't want that. If she's used as like a transference back into an... I don't know. But please don't do that. You're a cracking YouTuber, Boba. Thank you so much, Space Pig. I really appreciate that. You think Barbara's pregnant? I would have to disagree with that only because... Well, I mean, you could be right. But only because Erin Richards said if Barbara ever were to get pregnant on the show, that would be kind of the end of her character. Like, she wouldn't really have a place, she thinks, on the show. It just wouldn't be her. So I don't think they would do that. But if that happened, then wow, I don't know what they would do with that. Barbara is not even in the comics, or am I wrong? So yeah, she's Barbara Keene, but a lot of people think she's Barbara Gordon, but she's not, you know. No, the thing is, it's such a blank slate of that character. They can do what they want with Barbara, and they've done that. They've gone up and down with different things, successful things, annoying things. But now she's at a level where I really like her character. Erin Richards has always done a great job. It's just the writing. But now I really like what they've done with Barbara. Do you think we'll ever see Gordon's future wife? I think they need to start bringing it in soon in terms of timeline-wise. But as I said, and a lot of people need to understand, I get a lot of comments all the time saying, but Gotham's meant to do this. But the Joker origin is meant to be like this. This is meant to be like this. Nothing is meant to be like anything. If anyone's ever read a comic book or a reboot of a Batman series or whatever, they change things up. So you can't say, you know, Jerome is, I don't know, the Joker is always meant to have bleached skin. It's like, no, he's not. In some iterations, he's had makeup. It's things like that. So in Gotham, they can literally do Jim Gordon not having a wife, but just getting someone pregnant and having a daughter and just raising his daughter as an only father, you know, and not just a single parent. So things like that are fine, but it's just, I'm not telling you off, by the way. I'm just going on my own tangent now. I get a lot of clones. What? I get a lot of comments saying in my comment section, obviously, on videos where I say something like that, or I just say something about something, and they're like, but Joker's meant to be like this. It's like, no, he's freaking not. No, he's freaking not. They can do what they want. As long as they don't stray too far off, they can, you know, as long as they make Bruce Batman at the end of the day, that's fine. But if they do other things, that's also okay. Like different things. But if they, for example, didn't make Bruce Batman and they made him, I don't know, freaking Donkey Man, then yes, you would say Bruce Wayne is meant to be Batman. So yeah, sorry if I went on a bit of a rage there. Just wanted people to understand. Plot twist, Edward Nygma as the Joker. That would be an example, oops, of, yeah, the extreme straying off. Yeah, this is a thing, I agree with you, Leo. I just saw the first line of your comment, but I'll read it all. It's weird that Jim's future daughter is named Barbara. After the whole Barbara Keene thing, how is naming his daughter after her a good thing, unless she does a massive personality shift and ends up as Jim's wife, Jean's wife? No, I agree. There's things like Gotham have done on the show, which I think they originally intended, but now they have tripped themselves up on. But if it ran for 8-9 seasons, then they could long it out with correct writing, like you kind of hinted at the end there with Jim's wife. However, right now, if they were to do anything like that, it would be like, yeah, why the hell would he call his daughter Barbara? So they've really stumped themselves up there. They really, really have. And it's just like, as I said, I don't know if Gotham, I really don't think they will ever get to like 9 seasons or anything like that. But as of right now, it's going to be hard for them to kind of make sense of something like, yeah, they're canonical. This is something they wouldn't change in my eyes. Like, Jim Gordon's daughter is meant to be Barbara. That's something you can say she's meant to be. So, yeah, why would on earth in this TV show universe of Gotham would Jim call his daughter Barbara? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they even begin to address that, because I think they do need to start the footwork for that now, considering just the timeline of things and the age of, you know, what she will be like when she's Oracle, and Bruce Wayne's already meant to be, what, 17 in the show. So you get what I'm trying to say there. Harley Quinn isn't probably going to come in the show. No, they were going to, but no, they completely got rid of that. When is Joker going to come? Towards the end of this season, I believe. Like the real Joker, or basically the insane... what's the word? Insane, like insinuation, like, you know, basically hinting that this frigging guy is the Joker, without calling him the Joker, even though they might, is the Joker. They'll do that kind of thing at the end of this season. I reckon around episode 18 to 21 or something like that. David Masseus got asked on the panel about why Jim would name his daughter Barbara after all of this. David laughed. The panel didn't know the answer. Exactly. This is what I mean. Writers or Gotham fucked up there. Like, it's as simple as that, you know? But, as I said, over a long period of time, they could, to correct that, completely make Barbara a woman, again, who Jim could fall in love with in terms of God knows how. But they really could over a few years, like 3 years of change. Especially the fact that he was once in love with her when she was quote-unquote normal. They could bring that back. So, yeah. But it would be weird. It would still be a massive screw-up in terms of how they had to... She changed. She became a criminal, you know, mob boss of the underworld and blah, blah, blah. And now she's back to being baby mama of the Barbara, you know. It's just a bit... It's just a bit... No. As Palpatine would say, no. But I want to see your live reactions of Titans Nightwing concept art. I DM'd you to pick on Twitter. Alright. If it is real, I'll have a look at it right now, you know what I mean? Hold on a second. Is this legit concept art? I mean, he does look like the guy... Oh, sorry if my mic's going weird. That looks freaking awesome. I'm just looking at this, by the way. No, yeah, this is the thing that makes me most excited about Titans, by the way. It's just the actual costume design, even what we've been teased with official photos of, you know, the actual real life suits. Looks awesome. Freaking awesome. I'm so excited for this TV show. So that's awesome. Thanks for sending me that. Smile to Die. No, this is the thing. This is why I'm considering making another video. Smile to Die says, I'm sad that Jerome is not the Joker. Sad face. Cameron Monaghan would be such a good Joker, or they will revive Heath Ledger. The thing is, don't be misunderstood. Like, Cameron Monaghan is, I would say, 98.99% going to be the Joker, but it just means, quote unquote, Jerome Valeska, whether you're talking about the name, the identity, or actually that body isn't going to be the Joker. It might, whether it's through a clone or whether Jerome just nicked the name Jerome Valeska. Do you know what I mean? God knows. Some other theory they could have come up with, the writers, which, you know, they get paid for a reason. Becoming writers, you know, coming up with things I wouldn't be able to guess, maybe. So Cameron Monaghan, I'm very confident, is going to end up being that guy, the Joker. But yeah, it just means Jerome Valeska. But I know, I guarantee you guys, for example, my title of my video was like Jerome Valeska, or Jerome confirmed to not be the Joker by Cameron Monaghan and David Mazouz. I guarantee you, when we get to like episode 22, or whenever Jerome, not Jerome, but Cameron Monaghan becomes the Joker, and get a shit ton of comments saying, oh, I freaking told you, man, oh, look at you, you're wrong. It's like, I said Jerome. Jerome wasn't a Joker, not Cameron Monaghan. But, you know, people will be people. What can I really do about that? I need to get like anti-glare glasses because it drives me insane whenever I want to wear my glasses for these live streams, and all I do is get this. It's like the freaking lights in the background there, you can see them. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Gotta go, Boba. See you later with the see you later, Element Bros. Right, maybe she saved Jim for his future. That's always been a theory. I thought Barbara might die doing something, so he names his daughter after Barbara, even though all the shit she's caused him. It still would be acceptable because she would have done such a significant thing, if that makes sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you think the new Star Wars movies will be KOTOR? No. But it's a good question that's been raised. For example, you know, this is in addition to Rian Johnson's trilogy. So it could be, and that would be a freaking score. But no, I don't think so, because we already know the storyline, unless they changed it up, but that would annoy people. Do you know what I mean? The fact that we already know how it goes probably is why it wouldn't happen. This glare's going to annoy people. So, no, I would freaking love it. You know, they would be so successful if they did Knights of the Old Republic, but it's just not going to happen. Boba, how is the new Poison Ivy on Gotham allowed to kiss Bruce? I think with his parents' consent, you can do that when you're 16 or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know the legality things of it, because, yeah, David Mazouz is 16, and Peyton List, Poison Ivy, is like 30, 31. So, I don't know. Yeah, I know, the face cam is slightly delayed from me talking. I will fix that. I just don't know what settings to do. Honestly, it could be freaking anything. I think I did set a delay on something, but... audio. No, yeah, I have no idea what to do. I'll try and fix it for the next stream, to be honest. It's something I've been meaning to fix for the longest time. Your OCD is going crazy. Why? What is it? What is it? Is it something in my background? Is it that picture, maybe? I don't know. Oh, do you just mean my voice? My voice tracking. No, yeah, the Batman in Bruce's vision does not have bat ears. It's just because they're not allowed to do that. You know, that's why they made it. So like he's just meant to be a dark figure. You know, like But yeah, no bat is. But honestly, don't read into that. It's just because they can't use the Batman. It's as simple as that. But he's meant to be the Batman. Like, it's very, very obvious he's meant to be the Batman. No. Like, Chris, is the Batman in Bruce's vision the ultimate Batman? Doesn't look like he is. I think, if anything, like, if you really want to dig into that, it's just Bruce without his helmet on. Really, I think it's just like one of those really dark fabric socks pulled over someone's face. There's nothing more to it than that. They just can't. They can't do pointy ears Batman, and, you know, it's stupid. It's stupid the way the world works like that, but it's the case. Freaking vibrations everywhere. They could call him the Dark Knight. Yeah, I mean, there's very teasy things they do in Gotham where they can do things like that. Whereas Barnes, I think, is in Arkham Asylum, right? Yo, Boba, I'm back now on the bus. Awesome, dude. Welcome to the stream. I think my cat wants to go out, so 2 seconds, people. Alright, I hope the mic's still working. Long live Bullock. Long live the Bullock. I agree with that. No, I think there is an audio delay. For example, when I put in, you know, when this becomes public, which my live streams haven't been recently, I'm sorry about that. It's not strictly to my voice. It's a teeny bit delayed. Am I going to get any more tattoos? I would love to, but I don't think my girlfriend would let me. Plus, my body isn't, like, toned in the way where I sport a good tattoo. But yeah, I think I would. But for me, the only reason I got that tattoo, as I said, is like a tribute to a friend I lost. So I've always said I would want, if I ever got a tattoo, it'd have to be, like, really meaningful. So I would love to get a Batman Flash one, but, you know, I don't know if I would ever want to. I love that, but what if one day I wake up thinking, oh, I'm not as into comics anymore, and I just have this freaking Batman tattoo on me? I don't know. I'm very anal like that, so I'd have to get something that is really, really, meaningful to me. So that's why I've only got one meaningful tattoo on myself. Where is Jason Todd, the Red Hood? Don't know. I don't think he's even born yet, is he? Maybe born? I don't know. Has my girlfriend got a YouTube channel? No. That's awesome, dude. Freaking hell, 7 new pops. I've got Flash and Batman from Justice League as well. No, yeah, I know what you mean, Jalen. Like, I was kind of cool. I love tattoos. As I said, I would want an amazing one. But as I said, that's the only reason I've got that one on me. So, I like the idea of marking myself with something that means something to me. I definitely like that. Like, you know, in my for lack of a better word, like YOLO, you only live once, right? In terms of, you know, the body for me is important, but if you have meaningful tattoos, for example, I've got one, then that's fair enough. But I don't like the idea of just putting, I don't know, a Batman symbol on me, a Flash symbol on me. Even though I want one, technically, that's not the kind of one that I would, you know, would really, really stick with me, because I don't know. I don't know. For example, I would maybe if I read comics and Batman and the Flash characters saved my life because I really connected with them. Then that would be enough for me to get a tattoo, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just an example. Aaron Smith, welcome to the stream. Hello. Jalen, order them online. But the thing about ordering pops online is that they can come out or be delivered slightly squashed. So, yeah, that's the thing. I've had to return back my freaking 2015 San Diego Comic-Con unmasked Flash pop, and I went crazy when it, you know, obviously came crushed. But obviously I knew I'd get a return. What do you think about Gotham being renewed? It's been renewed. What? If it's been renewed, then I should know about this. What's going on? Can anyone confirm this? It's quite early for Gotham to be renewed, to be fair. No, no news on it. No news on it. No, so Gotham hasn't been renewed for season 5 yet, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't get renewed till like honestly, end of May or something like that. It would be long. It would be a last minute decision, I guarantee you. Oh, what? Hold on. What did I say about Titans earlier? I was just well, what did I say? I said, well, who would I like to be in it, or what? You know, I talked about how I think I would love to see like a blurry Batman in it. Secondly, I reacted to this concept art for Nightwing, which I thought was pretty cool. That's cool. That's cool, Leah. Honestly, as I said, I would love to get like more tattoos that are like, I don't know, just things that I would really like. You know, even just things like Flash, Batman, things like that. Really cool bat design or something like that. But I don't wanna risk being unhappy with it. But yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll just think, you know, screw it, and just do it. Where is Harvey Dent? Recasted. If they want to bring Harvey Dent back, I think he might be recasted just because the actor is pretty busy. Well, I don't know if that guy is still doing that TV show, but he has his own TV show, essentially. So right now he's just randomly in the background somewhere. Show your YouTube room. I have in my room tour video. Go check that out. Nathan Shan G. My comments aren't being seen. Yes, they are, because I'm reading it. Step for what concept art? I got sent it to me on Twitter. Honestly, just watch if you want to see. I'll make this stream public afterwards, and you'll be able to see exactly what I was talking about. If you skip through the stream. I'm Frosty. I'm going to get the ace cards on my neck. The one that Jared Leto has on his neck. I can't remember what that looks like, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Where do you think Bruce will go this season? And do you think he will fight villains? Yeah, he could. I think he's definitely, obviously, going to get him back in vigilante mode. He's going to be trained by Ra's al Ghul. And I think that could be a possibility that, because Jim Gordon's going to be going after the vigilante this season, which is Bruce, the second half of the season. So, I think he might be getting involved with what's happening in the back half of this season, which is the villains team up. So yeah, that's very, very possible. Could Jerome die? Possible. Possible, but that doesn't mean Cameron Monaghan won't be the Joker. But that, you know, it's a long explanation. That's really cool, Leo Ward. I like that. I plan on getting Harley Quinn's diamonds on my collarbone. I like that. Is Jerome going to break out? Yes. 100 billion, gazillion% yes. And yeah. We've been going for an hour now, guys, and there's still 42 people on the stream. I just want to thank everyone for sticking around and making this an interesting stream. I've been reluctant to make my streams public recently just because there haven't been like proper engaging streams. But this one I feel like we've talked about a shite ton of stuff, which is awesome. Since Ra's power transferred to Bruce, does that mean Bruce is immortal? No, I don't think that actually happened. I know he killed him and stuff. And you could, you know, that's what he wanted. But I don't think that's the case. Ra's power or like essence transferred to Barbara. But yeah, we're going to have to wait and see with stuff like that, honestly. Yeah, get Boba Knights tattooed, Leo. God. Damn Wi-Fi, what did I miss? Just catch up after when I make it public, dude. I'll just make this a public video. I don't know if Jerome will wear a purple jacket, but he is sporting a very Joker-like costume in the back half of season 4. The very tail end of season 4, he will be wearing a very Joker-esque costume, but it's not purple. It's more like just a waistcoat, but a Joker Arkham's, you know, the Arkham game waistcoat style. Will Bruce ever have a friend that isn't an adult or love interest? I mean, I know he's going to be Mr. I Work Alone himself, but damn, he's just a kid right now. I don't know. I know where you're coming from. It does make sense. He is alone in freaking Wayne Manor. He doesn't go to like I don't know what they're doing, that schooling thing, but I'd have to assume he's being like homeschooled or something like that. I don't know. Stuff like that gets completely, you know, driven under the bus. But he is a bit of a loner. So yeah, he doesn't have any friends. It has a purple lining on the waistcoat. That's what Cameron posted in the pic. See, I thought that was... No, yeah, yeah, on the inside it has a purple lining. But yeah, it's not going to be super visible. But it is a freaking good nod. He's got Alfred. Yeah, he's got good old Alfred. Alfred! Jerome did wear a purple suit in the Magician episode in season 2. Why can't we get that again? Was it so purple though? I swear it was. Was it purple? I can't remember. Do you think they'll make a movie based on the TV show? No. No. Just simple as that. They just don't do that. No. It's going to be different iterations, to put it bluntly. Half Mango. What is up? Just got back from school. Awesome. Hope your day at school was good. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember Jerome having a purple suit before. But I am colorblind, so, you know. I would mistake blues for, you know, different shades of stuff like that. But my main problem is greens and browns and greys and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure his real name is Ryan, just like his Patreon. No, honestly, my real name is not Ryan. Will Raish return in season 4 or later in the show? Yes, he's returning fairly quickly, I think. And, you know, episode 12 to like 15, somewhere in around then. Wow, you're colorblind too. I've heard it's pretty rare for women to be colorblind, because all the men in my family have it, apart from my mum and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, but no, yeah. Apparently, it's very, very, very rare for women to be colorblind. I don't know why. Boba is a good joker. No one knows his real name. I think a couple of people know it, but it's not a big deal. I like people guessing, I guess. But you know, I like people just calling me Boba. I don't even know if other YouTubers have their name revealed. I know Emergency Awesome does. I am quite a private person. Obviously, I want things to be fairly private, but I'm not a super private, super private person. Yes, Alexander Siddig is a good Raish Al Ghul, but I don't like this character. Fair enough. What, you just don't like Raish Al Ghul in general? Well, he is a bit of a dick. Let's put it that way. I haven't seen the new Deadpool trailer. I haven't seen it. Guess the outline of the Gotham rest of the season. Okay, well, I think it's going to be Bruce gets out of his teenage angst after a few more episodes, potentially. Gets into vigilante mode again. Ivy's coming back. She's going to have a few episode story arc. She's ultimately going to be, you know, taken down. Very predictable. Then you have the Jerome and Penguin thing, which, you know, I think Jerome's going to be in a few episodes, but it's going to be spread across the back half of the season. But then that will develop into a fully fledged villains team up, which Penguin is going to regain control of the city with. But it's also going to be mutually beneficial for people like Jerome, because he loves just causing anarchy and stuff. Raish Al Ghul is going to be involved as well with training Bruce. There's going to be a bit of like a fatherly figure thing there. Apparently, Alfred has actually got effects from the Lazarus Pit, which I'm annoyed about. Because, yeah, it makes sense, but they shouldn't have even frigging brought him back from the Lazarus Pit. God damn it, Gotham. And the explosive cliffhanger is going to be... there's going to be a huge run at the end. So I think, honestly, that's all there is to it. Apart from, you know, the minor details I'm forgetting about, like, I think Sophia Falcone's going to be killed, but I swear to God, if they bring her back, which I wouldn't be surprised with, or tease her still being alive, then screw that. But, yeah, she's going to be killed. I'm hoping it'll be by Victor Zsasz. And other things, other small details, I just guess, you know, it's self-explanatory, I don't know. But that is my outline for the back half of the season. But I'll do a proper predictions video, I think, which would be pretty cool. But all I've posted is Gotham recently, so I'm going to post other videos, but that probably won't stop people from posting on those videos. Will you make a Gotham video, Gotham video, Gotham video, Gotham video? What effects could Alfred have? He's probably going to be a bit more aggressive. That's why I think they initiated that Alfred Lazarus effects with him punching Bruce back, even though that little brat did deserve it. And yeah, I think he's going to just be struggling with self-control and patience and aggression and frustration. But yeah. You'll have pops on Amazon, Jalen. There'll be lots of pops there. Make an Amazon account, add it to your basket, add your card in there. Order away. Do I want Grundy to stay Grundy? Yes, I think. Just because going obviously completely back to Birch would be weird, but if you're meaning just like the split personality, I think I'll give it a chance. I guess that's what I have to say about that. I think we have to wait and see what we have with, you know, Grundy and Birch personality. I don't think you can use PayPal on Amazon. But whatever bank account you set up, you know, your PayPal with, just use those card details, you know, on Amazon, and it's the exact same thing. Amazon is very trustworthy. I know like people like using PayPal because of like the secure, you know, refund process or whatever. But Amazon, if it arrives bad, you will literally return it. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Take my word for it. I use Amazon all the time. But yeah, Amazon Prime's really good as well. But yeah. But will Oliver Queen become a billionaire in Arrow again? That'd be cool to see. But yeah. What's the next villain arc you'd like to see in the style of the Mad Hatter or Scarecrow? I'd like Black Mask or... I think I said it earlier, I would like my ideal villain arc, like long arc, would be the fall of Harvey Dent into Two-Face. And yes, I think I'd be fine with that at this point in Gotham, because they've already made him a lot older than Bruce. So why not have the downfall of Harvey Dent already? And, you know, Gotham do things a bit different. So it's all about, you know, an Elseworlds kind of story, I suppose. So yeah. Can you use PayPal on Amazon Prime? Well, if you can, then fair enough, but I didn't think you could. I didn't think you could use... But anyway, that's going off topic. Am I going to any DC conventions? I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't have a lot of money. So I can't really afford to go to these conventions. Not only talking about ticket prices, but, you know... Well, yeah, ticket prices are one big thing, like if you're thinking about Comic-Con or even other conventions. And then there's the travel there and stuff like that, so... I'm a poor pauper, as some people would say. But yeah, I just can't really afford to do stuff like that. And then you got merch. But I think I'm going to end the stream soon, guys, because things are slowing down now. We've been going for over an hour. I hope some comics pick up Gotham's storyline after the series is over. You know what? That would be a very, 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 very good idea. If Gotham ever got cancelled, people... I could see that happening, a continuation in like you know, like what they've done with the CW with a volume of what happens afterwards. They could really really make something of that for the fan base. People would buy it, but would enough people buy it? Let's hope so. But I can imagine fans doing that. That'd be very, very cool. I like that. I really like that, Clover. But I think I'm gonna end it, guys. Thank you all for joining stream. And yeah, if you're watching this on playback, if you made it this far, awesome, freaking awesome. And I hope this was a cool video. We talked about a lot of stuff in this stream. But yeah, I think that's it. No, now people are saying don't end it. 4.78 million viewers at the moment. See you later, Jalen. See you all later. Thank you all very much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video, the next stream. Take care, and a goodbye.